transforms into a prize when found in pristine, fully red mint state. The color designation is particularly important for 1942 D pennies. Coins are categorized. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today we're going back to 1939, a year when the world stood on the edge of war, the Great Depression was fading, and America was changing. And right in your hand, in the form of a simple bronze wheat penny, sits a piece of that history, the 1939 Lincoln wheat cent. At first glance it looks like any other old penny, but trust me, this little coin has secrets worth uncovering. Let's begin with the background. The Lincoln wheat penny was introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first regular U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait, and it became an instant icon. By 1939, the wheat reverse design had already been in circulation for 30 years. But what makes 1939 unique is the timing. This penny made in 2 years before entering World War II. That means the 1939 penny represents an important transition point in American history. Now, let's talk mint marks and production. The 1939 wheat penny was minted in 3 locations, Philadelphia. But wait, it's not just about condition. Errors 39 cents is the doubled die obverse, where parts of the lettering on "In God We Trust" or "Liberty" show clear doubling. These errors are rare and highly sought after, with values climbing into the thousands depending on grade. There are also off-center strikes, die cracks, and repunched mint marks, each turning a simple penny into a treasure. Now, think about this for a second. Imagine you're going through a roll of old pennies from the bank or digging through a jar of coins your grandparents saved. You spot a wheat reverse. You flip it over, and it says 1939 with a tiny D or S below the date. You might have just uncovered a coin that could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. That's the thrill of coin collecting. Hidden there and command the strongest premiums. Now let's talk market trends. In recent years, high-grade 1939 wheat pennies have shown consistent demand. Collectors building registry sets will pay top dollar for the finest known examples. That's why prices for MS-67 reds keep climbing, and why even MS-66 coins bring strong bids. At the same time, circulated examples remain affordable, making the 1939 penny accessible for new collectors while still offering exciting potential for seared 128 million, and San Francisco contributed about 92 million. That combined total pushed the number of 1941 cents well over $1 billion, making it one of the most heavily produced wheat pennies up to that time. Because of this high mintage, the 1941 penny is relatively common in circulated grades. But the real story lies in condition, color, and errors. Let's start with the basics of value. A worn 1941 penny, found in pocket change or in an old coin jar, is usually worth just a few cents to maybe 25 cents. But when you look at coins in mint state condition, values rise quickly. A Philadelphia 1941 cent graded MS-67 red can bring several $100s, while Denver and San Francisco issues in the same grade can stretch even higher, sometimes reaching the $2,000 to $5,000 range at auction. The best examples, certified by PCGS and NGC, often draw competitive bidding because collectors building registry sets want the absolute finest point. One of the most fascinating parts of the 1941 series is its varieties and errors. In this error, the motto, "In God We Trust," and the word "Liberty" show visible doubling, and when found in high grade, it can be worth thousands of dollars. There are also repunched mint marks, particularly for the Denver and San Francisco issues, where the D or S was struck more than once, leaving behind a shadow of the earlier impression. Even minor errors like off-center strikes, die breaks, or clipped planchets from this year can attract collector interest.